If your furnace is blowing cold air, before you call a company out to fix it, try this first. Sometimes it can be something super simple that we can fix ourselves. And in this video, I'm going to show you 5 easy things to try before you pay a technician to come out and diagnose your furnace. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's go change and get this done. Come on. Every winter, it never fails. I have friends that'll send me a text saying that their furnace isn't working. They know that I work for a service company and they want to know if we have any technicians available to send to their house. A lot of times they're texting after hours or on weekends, and when they call, all of our on-call technicians are often already dispatched out to other customers. So over the years, I've come up with this list of things to give them to check before we send a technician out. And you'd be surprised how many times one of these things will actually get the heat back up and going, and it'll get them through the weekend. So before we actually start doing these things, the first thing you want to do is actually check for an error code at your furnace. On the front of your furnace, you'll probably see a little clear plastic circle. This is a viewing window that is in front of the circuit board and usually lines up with an LED display. If your furnace stops working, oftentimes it'll throw an error code and it'll be some combination of blinking lights. Before you try anything to resolve the problem, look through here and see if there's any blinking lights. If so, count the blinks and write that number down. If the basic things we tried don't actually fix the furnace and you need to call someone out to diagnose it, it would be nice to have for them. They can actually diagnose without having this information, but the more information that you have, the better the chance of coming up with the right diagnostic conclusion. All right, the first thing that you can try, number 1, change your air filter. When's the last time you replaced yours? Your furnace has to have the right amount of air flowing through it, or it can't dissipate the heat that it's creating. And if it can't do that, it can cause things to overheat. The system will shut down as a preventative measure so that it's not damaging the furnace. Go to wherever your filter is, take it out and hold it up to the light. If you can't see light through it, you're not getting enough air through it, so you need to change it. Now, the second thing you want to do is actually go around the house and open up all of the vents. Just like a dirty filter can restrict airflow, so can having too many vents around the house closed off. Your system is designed to move a certain amount of air out through the house and then bring that same amount of air back to the furnace. So again, go around the house, open all of the registers, and make sure that your return air vents aren't blocked by anything. The third thing you want to do is actually check the exhaust. Now, it's a very common thing for high efficiency furnaces to have the exhaust vent out the side of the house. Sometimes it's down low. If the venting is down low and it happens to snow, like here in Utah, we get a lot of snow that builds up. If that snow ever piles up and covers the exhaust vent, that'll actually cause your furnace to shut down as well. And all you need to do if that's the case is go out and clear the snow away from the exhaust. If it's not snowing and you can actually see into the exhaust, make sure that it's not being blocked by a nest that was made by a bird over the spring or the summer. Now, the fourth thing you want to do is actually go and change the batteries in your thermostat. Your furnace doesn't know to actually turn on unless it gets a message from the thermostat. And when the batteries get low, your thermostat might not have enough juice to actually get the message to the furnace. Now, obviously, this only applies to thermostats that have batteries, and if you're not sure if yours does, go up to wherever your thermostat is, pop it off the wall, and if it has batteries, go ahead and change those. All right, number 5. After you've done the other things, what you want to do is you actually want to go down and reset the furnace. Like most things nowadays, your furnace, it has a circuit board and it's constantly sending and receiving messages from all the safety systems that are built into your furnace. Resetting the furnace can clear out all of those error codes that it's been getting, and it gives it a fresh chance to start, if you will. Kind of like when you reset your computer, after your computer gets bogged down and kind of freezes up, restarting it can actually get the computer back up and running again. Sometimes this works for your furnace, and all you have to do to reset the furnace is turn it off, either with the switch or with the breaker, count to 10, and then turn it back on. Here's the thing, when you reset your furnace, you're not actually fixing anything. All you're doing is clearing all those error codes out that it was getting and giving it another chance to try and start up. If it restarts after all those things that we did, the other 4 things that we tried, then you're probably okay if it stays on. If it doesn't fix anything, then there's probably something more serious going on, and you're going to want to get a technician to come out and figure out what's actually going wrong. Now, if you try and restart it and it stays on for a while and then it stops again, and you restart it again and it stays on for a while and then it shuts off, that's also a sign that there's probably something else wrong with it, and you're going to want to have somebody come out and diagnose and check it out. Now, don't forget, it's a good idea to have your furnace serviced sometime during the fall and the winter. It's like changing the oil in your car, getting the tires rotated. You'll have a technician come out and they'll go through your furnace and check all the vital components and make sure that everything's running safely and efficiently. I really hope that those things that we tried actually get you back up and running. Drop me a comment if you have some other basic things to try to get your furnace up and going again. And before all you HVAC technicians start giving diagnostic techniques and things like that, remember, we want to keep it basic for homeowners. Something like cleaning a flame sensor. I know that's an easy one that can actually get the thing going up again. We actually made 3 videos about how to clean, test, replace your flame sensor. If you want to check those out, I'm sure we put a link down in the description. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor, hit the like button. It lets us know that you like the videos that we're putting out. And if you did like them, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you know when we release new videos. Until next time, good luck with your next project. And remember, if you ever feel like you've gotten in over your head, stop and call a technician that you trust for some help. Thanks so much for watching. See ya. Hey, if you like listening to podcasts and you like learning about how the technical systems in your home work, consider checking out our podcast, In the House. We release new episodes every Tuesday, wherever you listen to podcasts. We also upload the videos here on YouTube, so if you'd like, you can check those out as well. But I bring in plumbers, electricians, HVAC technicians, and we pick one topic like water heaters, and me and the plumbers discuss it. It's really meant to be informative, and it's meant for you guys to enjoy and listen to. Anyway, check it out.